What's up, collective? It's your girl Aquame, and I'm here for a collective check-in energy read, random reading, see what comes out for the collective. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, alright? If you have not done so already, comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And if you really want to reach out to me, you can check the description box for my email, okay? Aquame1234 at Yahoo, I believe it is. I got to start saying that more, promoting myself. All right. But yes, so we're going to jump into this message and see what comes out. Something wants to be said. So let's say it. Let's find out what it is. Something wants to be known. Okay. So we're going to call on our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. They're here with us today, and our higher selves in alignment with the universe. And God is always and forever with us. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What does it say? I'm not even going to act like I can see the name. But I appreciate your presence and your participation. What is the message today for the collective? Oops, it was two cards. So what's the two cards? Oh, wow. You see the back of the card, right? The front of the card has the same image. Okay, so the fire heart, the sacred heart, passion, love, and spiritual communion. Interesting. Okay, and we have liberation. All right, this lovely bird. So the heart and the bird, freedom, passion, um, expression, peace, soaring to new heights. I'm seeing all types of stuff here. But this is a spiritual communion in regards to really trusting the process, I see. It says breaking free from a negative attachment, sacred heart. All right. So there may be some things that are being burnt away so that you are being able to set yourself free. All right. You're breaking the chains. Number 12 and number 25, which breaks down to 7 and 3, which equals a number 10. Okay, so that's a completion right there. Something is definitely being completed. All right, you're ready to spread your wings. All right, your heart is pumping, it's moving. You want something more here. You want something new, right? There might be this energy of feeling like doing random things, right? You just get up one day and you try something new, or you just get up one day and you're like, you know what? I'm ready. Today's the day. All right. So I feel like this is you initiating something, okay? You spiritual communion, all right? That means that you in connection with God, with your spirit team, your ancestors, all of that, right? It's like you really are, you're heeding the messages that you're receiving, okay? You're understanding what you have to do. There's a purpose, there's a path. Sometimes we get on our journey, on our path, we get involved, we get caught up in things, but sometimes we have to kind of free ourselves so we can keep moving. Okay, we don't want to get too attached. Okay, breaking free from a negative attachment. So there's something here that it feels like your flame may be either being dimmed or someone is like fanning, not fanning the flame. They're not. It's like the flame is low. Okay, it's like I don't know. But this is about building up, right? This is almost giving me like a phoenix energy, even though it's a dove here. All right, raising up out of something that's trying to hold you down. Okay, even if you see how this heart is, I don't know if you can see it in the pictures, but there's like strings attached to the heart, like things that are all around it, right? So it's breaking free from that. What's on the bottom here? Healing, creativity, and fertility. So you're getting back to your creative state. This is you healing from whatever stopped you, whatever blocked you. All right, it's like the lights were off for a second. You didn't see the way. Okay, but now the lights are on again. The lights are on. I feel like you feel like you've gotten back to. I did a reading a few readings ago about connecting to your source. So I feel like you got back to that point. You got back to yourself, and you're like, hold up, let me get myself together. I'm stepping out today. I'm doing what I have to do. It's like having a new feeling about what's supposed to be happening in your life. Okay, and feeling really good about that. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get clarity here. Sacred heart, passion, love, spiritual communion. But this liberation is what's getting me. It's like you have all this big heart over here when you start. All right, it's like it's almost encompassing you. All the cards have this particular symbol on there. All right, so there is a lot of love around you. There is a lot of like, I'm hearing the expression though. It's just like being able to actually express that. This is not just the like the cliche love. This is like it, like joy in moments. That's what I'm seeing. Like love of joy, like love in the sense of joy, love in the sense of excitement, love in the sense of a new experience, love in the sense of um, you know, getting good news. There's something about that, like that happy, joyous feeling that that you get. That's where you need to exist. Okay, it's not always easy to get there. It's not always easy to be there, but you know, it is what is the totality of all of that. Okay, you have conflict and defeat here, so it could be again. This is a five of swords, breaking free from this negative attachment, false contracts, false love, false commitments. Okay, um, this is also talks about winning at all costs. So, you know, you sometimes we desire things. Be mindful of that, of what your desire is versus what is truly in alignment. Okay, because this five of swords, I have you kind of wanting something, um, just for the sake of it, right? Just for the sake of saying that you had it or it was your. It doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody that's around you. I don't know, but it is what it is. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So somebody here is waking up to something. All right. Somebody is waking up to uh, like noticing where the problem is, where the obstacle is. Okay. Um, this conflict and defeat, though, this could definitely be feeling like there's no way out of something. Okay. Breaking free from this negative attachment. Something here is very encompassing. It's all around, surrounding. Okay. We have there go that breakthrough again. Okay, so you're getting out of something. Something here that feels like it's like you really you don't know another way, maybe, right? Look, you got the six. I mean, what is this? Yeah, six. Material and spiritual harvest, and this is a one and a five, which equals six. Okay, I love my numerology. So you're coming, you're breaking apart to come into harmony. All right, you're in harmony with something here, with things that are not spiritually and they're not spiritually aligned with you, and that's why it doesn't show up, like something doesn't feel right, something doesn't seem like it's going the right way because it's not in alignment. Okay, there's something here about alignment. um, these are both swords, so I feel like there's a abrupt change of some sort, like there could be a change in that, how do I say that? I'm seeing it and I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing, but it's a little confusing because it's a mental change. Okay, maybe that's why I can't fully explain it. It's like a mental switch that happens. Okay, you realize how you were in the maybe the position to get torn down or to be slowed down or something like that, and now you're choosing another way. You're breaking free, right? This success here. You're finding your way out. I keep seeing strings, so there's some type of strings that were attached. All right, it was a lot of things intertwined. So undoing those strings can feel a little daunting, right? It can feel like you maybe have to, sit with it for a little while in order to unravel something. But yeah, keep doing it. That's what I'm hearing. Keep doing it. Okay. Do I want these? Let me use these cards. All right. So what's going on with this energy for the collective? Conflict and defeat. Somebody doesn't want to be wrong. Somebody doesn't want to do or feel like they're doing something incorrectly, right? Like I'm breaking a commitment. I'm going against my word. That's not what's happening. You're going into alignment. And that's what you have to realize. So you may feel bad about something, but it's like you're doing this for you, right? This isn't for the sake of anyone else but you. So you may be having to save yourself, jump ship, or I don't know what I'm seeing. But yeah, you're getting out of there. Time to move forward into alignment. That's what we're moving into. Okay? Got the sun. Okay? I love that. The sun is the solutions. The sun is, I can see the way. My path is clear. Um, operating in a sense of like true authenticity. This is little, naked child on here. So it's like um, having, like, every day is a new day type of thing with the sun, right? So it's like whatever I went through in my past doesn't have to be today's energy, doesn't have to be like the same thing going forward, right? I have the opportunity to make something new of myself, make something new of the day, make something new of a situation. Okay, the sun card, but look who's at the bottom. That's Seven of Swords, and okay, there's something here that's still all right. It's almost like you wanna, for as long as you can, you'll see the silver lining in something. You'll see the little parts you could pick from something that is good. But is it truly, right? Is it truly good? You have the Page of Swords here. Okay. This Page of Swords feels like, again, something here that you're trying to, with the Sun and the Page of Swords. They got the six of Wands. The reason I'm laughing here with this Page of Swords is like somebody sees that you're happy. Okay. You got the Six of Wands, you got the Sun here, very happy, very successful, just feeling very good about yourself, about life, about your situation, whatever it is that you got going on. But this is some type of interruption, right? This is something here that can throw you off just that simply. All right. This is like I'm having the best day ever, and I learned some information that throws me off, right? And now things feel like all over the place. All right. But it's like, is that truly the situation? Right? You have to really see it in a way and say, okay, am I gonna let this trip me up or not? How am I gonna handle this? I'm not gonna let this bother me. All right, so maybe that's a practice you gotta other people's energy influencing you. All right, this heart here, it can be easily influenced. All right, it can be easily taken into a space that it doesn't need to be in. Okay, but that's also a test for you to ensure that you don't get there so easily, right? And that you stay on your path and you're in your zone. I feel like you're in your happy place, and there's something here that is interfering, interrupting. Yeah, it's like you keep trying to move forward. All right, you have the Six of Swords, which is lovely. The Six of Swords is moving forward. You're moving further away from a problem here. You're moving further away from obviously some sort of attachment here. Something here is overly, like, it's over the top. You may see it. There's also, take all these messages as they resonate, because I see different things. This could be something here that seems like you thought you wanted it with the Sun and the Six of Wands here, but it's like as you approach it, the Six of Swords with the Page of Swords, as you approach this thing, you start to like look at it differently with this defeat and conflict. You start to see the real thing about it, how something can have presented itself as shiny, right? It could have attracted you toward it, but it's like now you start, as you get closer into something, it's like you see that you don't want to be a part of it. I actually see like you just driving past it. Like, don't get caught up in something, because it can be easily like you can get sucked into it. What? I can't make it up. Ten of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. There's something here that you need to steer clear of, stay away from. It's obviously trying to draw you in. It's trying to keep you or utilize you in some way into its plan. Or I don't know what the hell this is or who this is, but obviously this is why I had to come on here, because somebody is in a situation that if they don't see the red flags, right, because they're painted purple, they're painted everything but green or red, right? But it's like I don't know what that is, but the establishment, okay, of with the Ten of Pentacles, something here is the house is not in order. I'm hearing. Don't get involved in it. You may feel very connected. You may feel like you have something you want to say. You may feel like I can come in and help the situation. It's literally like just move on. Keep going. It's like you see the BS before it happens. And which is crazy, because this is really good energy. Okay, but there's some type of conflict here that's going to um it's going to have some type of backlash or something like that. I don't know what. Let's see. What's this liberation? What is the collective breaking free from here? Your involvement. The end. The world is here. Okay, you have your involvement. Liberation again. Okay, something here that's again over the top. Too much. It doesn't last long. Right. It's like something here is you cutting your losses maybe here with the Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. All right, you're gonna hold back in some sort of way here. All right, something could be trying to egg you on. But I knew the devil was. I was just about to say something about the devil, and the devil flipped out. I didn't even get to say it before it came out. But the devil is here. I am telling you something here. This sun is here. It looks all good. It looks all dandy. Something here wants to feel like it has some sort of control here. Okay? It wants to feel like, yeah, nah, you breaking free. You getting out of something. Something here is like, it's almost like this type of thing where you're the, how do I see this? Like you're needed in order for something to exist, to work. Right? And I feel like whatever this is that's existing and working actually is not beneficial to you. Okay, it has some type of like uh, mask to it. It has some sort of like underlying thing to it here with this devil energy. All right, so with the world and the devil, it's like it has to end. You have to be pulled away from it. Page of Pentacle. You may be having to start fresh somewhere. You may be having to I don't know. What's this Page of Pentacles? I'm not gonna act like I know what that is right here, because with the Page of Pentacles and the Devil, that doesn't seem. It seems like you're getting the lesser of, or somebody's getting the less of a situation. Okay, somebody's upset. Something is being drawn away. Something is being overdrawn here. Okay, it feels like it's something is very small. Something is very I don't know. You was told the treasure was somewhere, right? It's like, oh, okay, that could definitely make sense. I'm seeing like a treasure hunt, or somebody saying something that's going to be like, if you do this, you're going to get, your money back tenfold. And in reality, when you get it back, you don't got a penny, right? You didn't really get anything back in return. You invested a whole lot into something. You said, oh, this is going to work. So be very careful what you are putting yourself in, what you're getting involved in. The things you're hearing. There's a lot of fake things going around. All right, so something can appear real and it's not. Okay, some type of AI or some type of just scammy type of situation. But it doesn't work without you. That's what I keep seeing here, and I feel like when you say no to something with this world, you're like, you can't fool me here. You can't trick me. The magician is not here, nor the fool. But I feel like that energy of like, you can't trick me. And this foils somebody's plan, or this diminishes something here. Mm-hmm. Somebody may be upset that you didn't fall for something. We have the star card. All right, you can see something. The strength card. You have Aquarius, and you have Leo that came out together. The opposite signs. The North Node is about to, and the South Node energy. I'm not an astrologist, so I'm not gonna act like I know all this stuff. But I do know that the North Node and the South Node energy is switching soon to Aquarius and Leo. Okay, so Aquarius and Leo, that's spotlight. The Sun card came out. That's Leo that first came out. Okay, um, so that's this energy of like things that are real. The Aquarian energy is um, authenticity. All right, this Leo energy is giving me. This is what people will see of something, right? So everybody's going to see this, but is it authentic? Is it real? Is it true? Okay, because I feel like something is definitely not. You can't fall for that. So it's like you got to be ahead of the game in that sense. All right. Let me let me get one more card here with this star and the strength card. The star. The healing is, I'm hearing a celebrity that heals. This could be like an astrologer or something. All right, I talked about astrology. This could be somebody that says, "Oh, I can heal you." This is somebody that says, "Oh, I can get you to make money." This is somebody who says, "Oh, I have an offer that is really good. You should jump on it." All right, you need to be careful, okay, before you get married into something, before you get caught up into something. Okay, just be careful. So this is definitely, there is something out here that you're supposed to uh, get, right? But it's like you will know when it's authentic. If you start questioning it, or you just start, sometimes alignment, we think alignment can feel like, oh my God, like that feeling of like, yes, I just know it. I feel it. Have you ever had that feeling of like, I know I'm supposed to be doing this? And the minute you say yes to it, the minute you get a part of it, you realize, what the hell was I thinking when I said I could do this? What was I thinking when I said that this was the right thing? Okay. I don't know. So this is just telling you, be careful. There's something here for you, but yeah, there's also something here out here to suck you in and take all your stuff. Okay? So before you do that, stop and think. All right? You may get warning signs. You may this Nine of Swords is also giving me something here in the news about recalls. Okay? There could be something about having something ending and having to switch over to something else here, right? You having to find something better. Okay? The Magician, it finally came out at the bottom of the deck here. The Magician is showing its face. That's just, there's a lot of illusions going around. There's a lot of tricksters going around with this Magician energy. All right? Everybody is number one. Everybody is the right thing. Everybody is the guru. Everybody is the expert, right? So you really got to be mindful and be careful. Okay? You don't want to get drowned. You don't want to get caught up, sucked up. All right. Like I said, it felt like a lot of strings attached to something. So they might be telling you all you gotta do is put $5 down and you get this, and it's like your account get drained for, before you know it. It's like I done put in $500 into something and I don't see any improvement or something like that. So you got one of a kind that came out. This little baby, the little angel baby or fairy baby. From the moment you emerged into this world, you had extraordinary talents. You understand starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. So, also, whatever this is, I feel like this could also be somebody who is capable of doing something. But don't, this one of a kind energy. It's like you really got to pay attention to people. The authenticity. Something here about that. The authenticity is important. But there's somebody here who does have a talent for something, right? There is that authentic person. There is that authentic thing. There is that real thing. But it's just not everything that you come across. Everyone is, that one of a kind energy. You don't find it every day. So, I don't know. I'm doing tarot, but I'm thinking of the tarot world, how there's like 1,001 tarot readers, but not all of them are ones you should align with, okay? Embodiment. It says, now is the time to make your mark in this world. You decide what feels right for you, embody your leadership power, and create your world out of your deepest desires. So you can step into something too, right? If you feel like there's nothing out here what you really want, what you're finding, you be the one to step up and do it then. Okay, that's also what I'm saying. So don't keep getting caught up, like, do the work. Like, if you really want something to work out, you want to find that one special thing, you got to do the work. That one of a kind, authentic thing. Okay? So, oop, let me get an angel number for the collective. Number 24, I am generous. Number 6. Okay, it says you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining stable relationships. Balance and stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and you are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. So, don't give away all your energy now. The generosity here, and that's also that Leo energy, being very generous. So I don't know. This just may be a time of feeling like you're doing a lot of sharing with people. There may be a lot of sharing of things, ideas, expressions. You might see people expressing themselves very generously. Okay, saying how they feel, dressing how they want to. Okay. And then we have 555. I am optimistic. Hey, how you doing, guys? I thank you for everybody in the chat. I appreciate you. It says a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. So be open and stay positive. Okay, so don't be too open with this generous card. Don't be too open to what something is that's showing up for you. Okay, because it can change your life. All right, you may want your life to change, which is good, but do it with sense. Do it with what feels right. Right, do it with alignment. If it's out of alignment, it ain't it. It ain't it. Okay. One last message from Zoltar. It says you have not been wise with your money lately. It is important to reward yourself for your hard work, but you must learn that saving your riches now will pay off in the future. A fool and their money will soon part. Remember remember this next time you receive a sum of money and try to manage it wisely. Okay? That's the message, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later, okay? Deuces. Bye.